Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Annie and this is Unity Consciousness. Thank you so much for stopping by today. I'd like to welcome our new subscribers and thank those of you who are returning for this week's energy update. Let's jump right in. I'm a day late. The eclipse energy has certainly settled in on my family and we have suffered a loss pretty sudden over the weekend, and in addition a couple other people have passed. That is got me a little shaken, so I will do my best today to get through the energy update, and I appreciate your accommodation in doing so. Yesterday we had this really good, such good energy. Venus in the sign of Libra was trine Jupiter in Gemini, and this is just so remarkably wonderful. It's so good for relationships. It's so good for understanding things on a really good, deep level. And I just find this energy very refreshing, given the circumstances in my life. And I will be tapping into this energy as we move forward. Now today we've got Chiron, which is retrograde in Aries, is opposing Venus in Libra. And it's a good day for self-care. Again, perfect for my scenario, but perfect day to practice self-care in areas where you're not being seen or not being heard. That Chiron wounding in Aries. With relationships, because we're opposing Venus and Libra, it can bring some disappointment, that's for sure. Also indecisiveness, which is a Libra, Venus and Libra quality perhaps that can be opposing others' energy, and that indecisiveness could lead to a lack of confidence, and so there could be some harsh feelings associated with that relative to relationships, but just practice self-care. In addition, we will have Mars, which is in Cancer, that defending of the family, standing up for the family at all costs, is going to square the North Node in Aries and the South Node in Libra, the nodes of fate. Black Moon Lilith is going to join this square on Friday. So this is imbalances in family dynamics that can arise. Motivations are questioned. Just be mindful here, because this can be just very tense energy. Mars is creating friction. It is wanting you to take action on something, and any imbalance in relationships is just going to be majorly pronounced. Then on Wednesday or Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on where you live on the planet, Tuesday here in the Americas, we will have the first eclipse this eclipse season, the very first eclipse in the sign of Pisces. So this is a full supermoon. Moon is close to the Earth, be very intense, emotionally partial lunar eclipse in Pisces. This is the work service axis of Pisces and Virgo. It's all about the ethereal, which is Pisces, and the details, which is Virgo, and pivoting between those two and making it work. This eclipse is conjunct Neptune. The moon is within orb of a conjunction with Neptune, which adds this ethereal, dreamy, any dreams you have, keep a dream journal. You may get information through your dreams. Intuition is heightened, that's for sure. But really what's important here too is it is an eclipse, and that means that the nodal axes are being accentuated or heightened. We are looking at the nodal axis shift that is going to occur January 12th, 13th of 2025, and the North Node will be in Pisces, South Node will be in Virgo until April of 2026. So we've got a little bit of time working with this energy, and this is our first eclipse on that axis. Let's go back to the last time we had eclipses at this axis so we can see if there's any relativity to what we're feeling now. And this would have been back June of 06 through December of 07, we had this energy. So right before the housing market and the stock market did its thing, there was a lot of volatility. So, stay grounded for sure during this lunation. Let go of the things that don't serve you. This is an eclipse, partial lunar eclipse asking us to let go of something, not a new moon, full moon. So let go of the things that no longer serve you. And like I said, be mindful of your dreams. The Saturn, during this lunation, and it perfects just shortly thereafter, we will have an opposition between Saturn, which is in Pisces, and Mercury, which is in Virgo. And we need downtime to root in spirituality. And that's kind of where I feel today. I really feel like I just want to separate myself from a lot of the goings on and just really get into my spirituality, spend some time in meditation, maybe perhaps some yoga, but I'm really feeling that that's going to help me balance some of this out. We don't want to get lost in the details because we've got that Virgo energy, and especially in opposition between Mercury in Virgo and we've got Saturn. We could really get stuck in the details, and that's the sticky point, or someone being too critical, you or someone else to you, that is creating this conflict, this undercurrent of something that needs to be let go. Try to maintain some semblance of order, even if the fog is a bit much. We've got Neptune here. Neptune is retrograde. But you could also experience an epiphany with this energy. So I'm almost feeling like with my situation, and typically I don't share, but this is so relative. I almost feel like once I have the time to really root in my spirituality, I think the epiphany will come that kind of ties everything together for me. At least that's kind of what it feels like to me. And, words are communication that require pause because Saturn's here. So perhaps you'll have a conversation that requires you to pause and have a reality check moment, dig deep into your spirituality, and then resume functioning. Then on Thursday of this week, first and foremost, I have to say happy birthday, Mom. My mom's birthday is on Thursday. I'm very excited about that. Looking forward to spending some time with her on this day. And it's a great day for it, too, because the sun in the sign of Virgo will be trining Uranus. Love, love, love this energy now. This is surprises that come in from out of nowhere that change your trajectory in a good way. This is a trine. So you really don't even have to do anything for this to occur, but it's just sudden shifts. It could be a mind expansion. We're talking Uranian. This could be, an epiphany of sorts too, but that sun's involved. So your essence is getting a boost for sure. Then, as I mentioned on Friday, we will have Black Moon Lilith joining in that Mars square and just really bringing in that relationship dynamics that could be dysfunctional and drama. And it's just kind of pushing forward, bringing us back to the eclipse energy, and maybe it's just time to let go of some things. So just be aware of that. Then on that same day, is it Friday? Yes, on Friday, we will have the sun in Virgo opposing Neptune in Pisces retrograde. And like I said, this is where dreams and reality could be very different. And maybe polar opposites for that matter. So it's good to be patient, especially if your spirituality is being challenged in any way, shape, or form, because the sun in Virgo is details, Neptune in Pisces is nearly at the end of the zodiac wheel. So that's very ethereal energy, and they are at odds with one another. So then on Saturday, we will have Mercury, which is in the sign of Virgo, is going to square Jupiter in the sign of Gemini. And this is over-exaggerating. So if there are conversations that are had over the course of the week and you are working through differences, be mindful not to promise more than you're capable of carrying out. It could be bragging. This is very braggart energy as well. Again, get back to maintaining balance. The key here this week is balance, that's for sure. And be honest in your communications. We talked about that Saturn triad of making sure that your intention is proper, that anyone you engage with understands that intention, and especially if you have a need that you're asking somebody to fulfill with effort, make sure that everybody's on the same page so there's no misunderstandings or hurt feelings in the process. Then next Sunday, we've got some significant energy coming in as well. We've got the Sun is going to trine Pluto and Capricorn. I do love that. The last Earth trine in Pluto. This Earth trine is going to be existent at the time of the Pisces full moon as well. This Earth trine is so exciting because it's going to bring, let's see, we've got Pluto and Uranus and the Sun will be speaking in harmony. And Pluto and the Sun speaking in Earth signs will not occur again for another 248 years. So grounded force of transformation. We can really root in that transformation now, and it feels really, really good. But we do have Venus, which is coming to the end of the sign of Libra, is going to square Pluto and Capricorn. And again, these are relationship dynamics that need to be addressed, and there's power issues there as well. Then the Sun is going to enter the sign of Libra, which is also known as the equinox. We'll talk more about that next video. And the Sun in Libra, from a 5-dimensional level, brings balance. It's all about balance and equality and loyalty and all of that. On a 3D level, it's dysfunction. It is being indecisive so much you're making everybody else around you crazy. Codependency, it falls under that too. So let's be social and fair-minded. I do like Libra season. And on the same day as well, Venus is going to leave the sign of Libra and move into the sign of Scorpio. And this is going to bring deep, intense connections to the surface, and we're going to see what deep connections drive us. Be mindful here because Venus and Scorpio can be possessive or controlling, so be mindful of that. And also know that Venus and Scorpio likes that deep. It's a very deep connection, so superficiality just does not work. Well, that's all I have for you. I did decide to use the Light Seers Tarot deck because this is a full moon that has to do with Neptune. So I thought, boy, if we can get some insight from the Light Seers deck, I thought that would work out well. And sure enough, we have the Knight of Swords popped out. Let's see what the book has to say. This knight has one thing on his mind, and it's running towards his success. He's determined and passionate, articulate and intelligent. And he has an intensity that is hard to grasp. With the grace and speed of an athlete, he turns on a dime, and since he has no doubt in his sound logic, he succeeds. Are you bringing your belief and competitive assertiveness to your situation? How determined are you to accomplish this and to charge ahead with your quick thinking and strategic decision making? Strive for excellence every single day in order to bring a little of his magic into your life. As with all powerful energies, you may run the risk of being overly forceful or domineering. Be careful not to hurt others with your impatience to win. If you are feeling scattered, distracted, or blocked, spend time organizing your thoughts and make sure that all your energy is hurtling in the same direction. And our mantra is, I move quickly to help others, and as I do, my dream expands. Let me repeat that. I move quickly to help others, and as I do, my dream expands. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate you joining me this week. If you liked this video, please do click the like button. If you know somebody who could be helped by this video, please do share it with them. Any comments or suggestions, please post them in the comment section below. You know I always like to hear from you. I hope you have a fabulous day and week of letting go of the things that no longer serve you, tapping into your dreams, using your intuition, having patience, and enjoying the peace that will come your way. Namaste.